Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we are talking about Be'lakor, the Dark Master, again. The reason I say again is because over a year ago now, wow, has it already been a year? But over a year ago I've already talked about Be'lakor. Yes, I have done a lot of Warhammer content over the past year, and Be'lakor was one of my earlier videos, and I said that it was a wasted potential, but I loved the model. Now I've changed my mind about him. It's still a wonderful model, and there's new rules for him in 10th edition that have been shown off, which is why I'm making this video. But I'm glad that he's no longer a waste of potential because he's out there now doing stuff, which is great. Because for the longest time it felt like the writers didn't know what to do with Be'lakor. Now they've got some sort of an idea, so Be'lakor's back out there and he's actually doing stuff that's moving the story along, which is quite nice. But yeah, God, sorry, I'm still a bit unwell, so if you notice any weird edits in this video, it's because I had a coughing fit. That's fun. But this is the model. I remember this model being much cheaper as well. But this is the model, and it looks absolutely amazing. Still holds up, even now. I mean, we have seen so many new models since... Well, in a span of a year, I've seen so many new models and stuff. And it's just incredible. Like, Be'lakor is a really, really good Demon Prince model. It's insane, but oh god, I remember when he was much cheaper though, 95 quid, Jesus. Right, so as you can probably tell here, that there's two base options for him, one for 40k and one for Age of Sigmar, which is quite nice, even though I would argue that the Age of Sigmar base would fit in with the 40k base one as well. Would fit in 40k as well. Though, to be fair, I can see people using the 40k one and wanting to play Age of Sigmar with it. I do know some people that might be a bit iffy with that. It's like, if you want to use Be'lakor for Age of Sigmar, then you use the Age of Sigmar base. Nah, don't be that guy. Let people use whatever bases they want. As long as it's the right size, who gives a shit, right? But regardless, Jesus, I hate this cold. It's so annoying. I want to talk normally, but I can't. Uh, I don't want another fucking coughing fit again. But this model is just incredible, and it holds up ridiculously well. Also, I really like his sword. In fact, I've seen people use this sword as the Emperor's sword. Like, they cut off the blade here and replace the Emperor's sword blade with Be'lakor's blade, and in my opinion it looks a lot nicer. Just because the flames on it are a lot bigger and a lot more intense and a lot more easier to paint, in my opinion. Though, to be fair, painting warp fire, or if you want to do like a really good fire effect but you're shit at painting, base coat something you want. Base coats, just use base coat white. Any white will do, and then put an ink over it, and you get a really, really nice flame effect. It's what I used for my Death Guard flails. It was a blue ink. I forgot what the name of the ink that I used, but it had like a really nice flame effect to it. And yeah, it's a wonderful model, absolutely wonderful. But I want to talk about what he does in 10th edition because he's got new rules. So let's get into it. Right, so I'm going to go through this quickly because if I have another coughing fit while trying to record this, I will go insane. I hate colds. They're so shit. I hate the cough. I don't mind the whole blocked nose thing. It's this coughing I hate because it's just shit. It makes your throat hurt, and it's just a pain in the ass. I hate it. You can't get anything done, and by the end of it, you sound like you've been smoking 80 packs a day. Oh, I fucking hate it. But despite that, these are the rules of Be'lakor, and you might notice that demon saves are gone. Why? I don't know. I quite like demon saves because they were an unmodifiable, invulnerable save. Meaning that if you had shenanigans where it would fuck with invulnerable saves, that wouldn't work on demons. And it was the only faction to have a save like that. And it's now gone because we have to make it more streamlined, which is a bit of a shame. But regardless, these are the stats. Movement 12, toughness 10, save of a 4, wounds 18, that's a lot of wounds. Leadership 6, OC 5, objective control, same as 5 models. Also, 4 up invulnerable save as well, very nice. Also, stealth. Stealth. Yep, when I think Be'lakor, I think, this is Sam Fisher. He's the most stealthiest demon there was. Fuck off. But, I had another coughing fit, so sorry for the weird edits. But we're gonna see the ranged weapons now. You have Witchfire, or Focused Witchfire, which is hazardous, the Focused Witchfire. But both of them are hitting on 2s, and both of them do damage 1, but the regular Witchfire has 9 attacks, strength 5, AP minus 2, while the Focused Witchfire has 12 attacks, strength 6, AP minus 3, and yeah. But it's hazardous, and I don't know what hazardous does. I think it's damage to the user, though I could be wrong. But they're both hitting on 2s, and both are really good against hordes, so yeah, it's up to you. Melee weapons, the Blade of Shadows. You have Strike and Sweep. Sweep is probably my favourite profile, because you get a whopping 14 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 8, AP minus 3, damage 1. And you probably might think that's not very good, but 14 attacks hitting on 2s is pretty goddamn good. You also got Strike, but I think they nerfed Strike somewhat, because I remember the damage being a lot better than D6 plus 1. But that being said, you get 6 attacks hitting on 2s, strength 14, AP minus 4, damage D6 plus 1. I swear the damage used to be better, but 6 attacks, 6 strength 14 attacks, AP minus 4, ain't bad. It ain't bad whatsoever. Also, there are 2 abilities this guy has. Well, you have Shadow Form, where you choose an ability from the left, and Dark Master, where the area of the battlefield within 6 inches of this model is considered to be your army's Shadow of Chaos, which probably means you get to deploy near him outside your battlefield line. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but regardless. Right, near the end. Jesus Christ, that was a bad one. I will get through this. Oh dear. Shadow Form abilities. Roofed in Shadows. Well, it's a psychic ability. While a friendly demon unit within 6 inches of this model, that unit can only be targeted by a ranged attack if the attacking model is within 18 inches. That's quite useful if you've got a bunch of slow models. Also, it doesn't say core, so you could probably have a Great Unclean one there. I'm just saying, if you have a Great Unclean one and then it works with Be'lakor, you have a stealthy Great Unclean one, which the image of that will never not be funny. Pool of Despair, poor Paul. In the battle shock step of your opponent's command phase, if an enemy unit that is below its starting strength is within 6 inches of this model, that unit must take a battle shock test. If a unit has a starting strength of 1, it is considered to be below its starting strength, while it has lost 1 or more wounds. So, any unit can do this, including characters. That's quite interesting. And also be pretty funny if Guilliman was... Yeah, if Guilliman was near Be'lakor, then that means Guilliman could run away. The image of that's quite funny. Or no, what would be funnier? Grimaldus running away. Oh look, it's Grimaldus, heroes of... Where is he going? The fuck? Come back and fight him! Or Custode... Oh, can you imagine that? Custodes running away. Also means Tyranids could run away. Necrons. Ah, so many shenanigans. Final ability. Jesus Christ, I really hate this. I don't hate the rules, I just hate this cold. I want to rip out my throat and just get rid of all the fucking mucus. It's not nice, especially when it's just a coughing fit from hell that lasts about 5 fucking minutes, so you can't do anything. Anyway, Shadow Lord, it's like it's just hell. I don't mind colds, but it's just the cough that comes along with them. It's just miserable. You just can't do anything. That's why there's no meme videos, because they take a lot. They take some effort, voice acting and everything. And I don't really want to try and do, silly voice acting for characters when half the time I'm just gonna have like a 10-minute coughing fit for each character. I fucking hate it. I hate colds. They're shit. Anyway, Shadow Lord. While a friendly demon unit is within 6 inches of this model, you can reroll battle shock and leadership tests taken for that unit. And we're done. Also, if this model is damaged or has 1 to 6 wounds remaining, subtract 1 from the hit roll. We're done. I've been Idiotic Synergy. I will see you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and look after each other. I'm going to have a fucking strepsil. See you later.